So tell me about what you have here.
Okay, so this was one of the carrying timbers that helped hold up the sleeper logs, or Elkhorn, Pennsylvania. This was a timber that spanned 60 feet, and the size of this is quite impressive. At this end, it's 17 by 19, and what this carrying timber did was it helped hold up what's called, these are the sleeper logs. So this timber was probably put at midpoint to help carry the weight.
So it's a really big structure then in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, some of these bank barns down there ranged from 45 by 60, 45 to up to 100, 120 feet in length.
So you travel all over the place to find this material and bring it back here to Maine?
I do. Right now I have an area that starts down in Tennessee, goes out to Wisconsin, and ends up in the Maritimes in Canada.
Wow. Cool.
So, yes, I have what's interesting is you get into different regions of the country, you're going to get different types of wood, different species, different types of construction, which makes it unique to find pieces that you can't find locally.
I know that for the Narcissus, right now you found this poplar for us, and we're using that in Larry Schaffer's working on the exterior poplar frames. But we're also you found this poplar is going to be used for some of the roof boards, which are very narrow, small, tongue and groove pieces that you're supplying us with as well, right?
Yeah, that's correct, Phil. And one of the things with this material, it's very delicate. I believe it's only 11/32 by inch and 5/8 in width, tongue and grooved. It's very thin and be very pliable for the ends of the Narcissus.
Yeah, on the roof over the vestibules. Yeah, and Donald's going to be working those because you're pulling that together for us now, right?
That's correct.
I mean, so you'll be delivering that in the next few weeks?
Probably 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
One of the other things, Phil, that I am going to be taking either out of this piece or another one of these pieces down here. Donald says he needed some 13.5-inch wide by 10-foot long band boards.
Yep, for the exterior of the Narcissus.
Yes.
Yep.
So I think that's going to be fun to get into one of these beams and or even this piece, and just really get super wide material.
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome. It's going to be great material, and I'm hoping to have some pictures of this when they start to put it on.
Great. We'll put that in the blog as we do that. Okay. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Well, as a matter of fact, giving a little bit of history that I have with the museum, I did supply a bunch of reclaimed material for the ASL 100.
Right, the little electric locomotive that we
Yes.
did. Yes.
So, gosh, that was a number of years ago. But if my memory serves me right, the oak decking and also the pieces for the cattle catcher.
Yep.
That's all red oak, and that came from these upright timbers that were in the basement of this tannery in Worcester, Mass.
And so you went down there and brought those back, and then
went down there, brought them back.
Yeah.
I think I bought those as a package deal, and then I brought them back and said, "What am I going to do with these things?" So they sat. So I think there were these big 8 by 12-ish, maybe they were 10 by 12 size. They sat in my yard, and Rob, my sales guy at the time, said I might have a use for them. And that's when he started talking to the Charlie Museum,
yeah.
To Donald about that. So
and you supplied the Southern Yellow Pine side sills and other sill replacement pieces for.
That's correct. They were about 35 feet long.
Yeah, yeah.
So
like a foot by 5 or 6 inches wide by 35 feet long.
They were were they 6 or 7 by 12?
They might have been. They might have been. Yeah.
That was. Those pieces came out of. Actually, I think where they came from was the Camden Yarns factory up in Lewiston.
Okay.
So it was next to the Bates Mill.
Yeah.
So actually, it was at the end of the canal, technically.
Yeah.
And at the time, I don't think I had this sawing capability, so I had to go to an associate out in Western Mass and use his sawmill to get the 35-foot pieces milled up.
Wow, those are beautiful sills too. I mean, the growth rings are real tight, and to have that one piece of wood that's 35 feet long and a foot by whatever, I mean, just great stuff to work with. It was difficult you just didn't nail in a common 8-penny nail into the thing, that's for sure.
No, it definitely needed to be worked specially. The stuff, it gets so hard over time.
Yeah.
As it just dries out, it just gets not brittle, but it's just like trying to drive a nail into dry oak.
Yeah.
You just can't do it.
Yeah, it was great stuff. We enjoyed working with that, and that project looks great today. We finished it in 2009.
Wow.
That was a precursor for me as a project manager for the Narcissus. That was a precursor for the Narcissus project. So we've been very happy with the work, the stuff you've provided for us. It's been
Thank you.
top quality material, and you've been great to work with. So thank you very much, John.
Well, thank you, Phil.